In this video today, I'm going to tune in with Ailala Hakai Terere Ki, Dalalala Hakai Terere Ki, Hayalalala Hakai Terere Ki. Confidence within self. Oh, that's a good one, team. My work is very much about helping people recognize what they have access to. So when I'm in channeling sessions with people, it's not about seeing something and then telling them what's going to happen. It's about helping them find a space within their own bodysuit and their own self that they can recognize patterns, circuits, frequency, and their own cosmic team, which is what I just tuned into before, my cosmic team. So let's create this frequency where you can have an idea that you're working with. Come into form like a speech bubble, just slightly off from your physical sensation. So the light language is giving you awareness of where you are physically, energetically in your space and your surroundings with the connection to whatever you're working on. Allow one question and see it as like a golden thread. One is the bit that you are stuck with, that you can't work out, you can't understand. This thread is starting to become more clear to you. It's not the answer, it's the vibration of what you're working on so that you can bring it into your field of light and have it form an energy so that you can communicate with the energy. Rest in your seat, feet on the ground. Allow your piece of information from that thread to come in, and it's isolating out from the bigger picture. It's just that one piece. Working with coils and vibration, spiraling of energy, frequency, flow. We're learning to have it in an energy form so then you can communicate with the energy, because then the energy also correlates with what's happening in your body, with your mindset and your emotions. Do you feel tight? Do you feel open and free? Do you feel anxious? Do you feel scared? All of those emotions and feelings will have a correlation to this energy, but you're not having it as a storyline. You're just seeing frequency, and that frequency correlates with your limiting, whatever it is that you're trying to step through or understand clearer. And then you're seeing the coils could be quite compressed and tight. You'll see my hand is gripping. Start to feel what your senses want to do, what your body naturally wants to do with this frequency. You're coming into your body and through into this energy, and you're forgetting the problem. You're now seeing frequency, you're now seeing energy, you're now feeling it. Now you can work with it. Now you can just let it be, and yourself is then stepped out of it. And it is just energy, it is just frequency. So there's no mental or emotional patterns to this anymore. It's just the energy of the thread. And then it releases out. We need to get out of the way of frequency, out of the way of controlling, for energy and our universal guidance to lead us. If we're we're interrupting. So learning to feel frequency out of our body field as frequency, not the story. we can then let it find balance. But we're still communicating with it. We're still learning and strengthening those layers of abilities within us that are more than our human senses. Hei la la la, hajikaterere ki tara, chikaterere kai. You feel waves of frequency come around you as you tune into energy more. You then become more of it's like your spirit just fits in with your person. Hey, la la la, because quite often when we're working on a project, we can be quite separate and we don't hear spirit speaking. We don't hear our cosmic team. Ta la la la, ki tara kai. Hey, la la la, ki tara roko mana ki. Hey, la la la, ki ta la 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 hakai. Our spirit self and our person can just fit in together. And then we've got our project, which is more when we tune in with the project now, that piece that was limiting you has been released. And because we went through our bodysuit to access the energy, it's separate from our physical, but grounded in, and we tuned in with it with our body, we then could separate it out of our body. We're not carrying it. Then universe could do what it needs to do with it without us interrupting, feeling and letting the flow, letting the frequency, letting the correlation of the coils of spiral of vibration to flow through it so it can flow out. We no longer hold that limitation or belief or block within our bodysuit. It's gone. To help release and recalibrate the new, we can use our jaw, we can use our pelvis, we can use our ankles, where most of our neurological senses run through for our body-brain connections. Using our breath to really get it low. Move the jaw. Then go back into the project. Open up the aspect of what is the project that we were working on? What's the next step? We've cleared that one away. That issue is no longer relevant. It's find its balance. What is the next step? Allow a team member to come into your frequency, come into your awareness. And then we're done. So thank you for joining me. Tap into a frequency of a block, of a limitation with a project that we're working on, and then we can find balance. Feel what we're noticing in our bodysuit, but not carry the story. We can clear the frequency of our limitation in the energy field of what it is. And then our team can have more access to allow it to flow through.